What happens when raw steel, insane power, and fearless operators collide? Get ready, because these bulldozer skills look so unreal, you'd swear they were CGI. Buckle up, because you're about to witness bulldozers do things you never thought possible.
Carving its way through a frozen mountain pass, the Lamb-track snowplow charges forward with brute determination, its heavy steel blade slicing through dense, compacted drifts like a hot knife through butter. Every push sends slabs of ice and snow tumbling aside, clearing a path where no ordinary vehicle could dare to tread. The machine's rugged frame and aggressive hydraulics keep that blade locked down, chewing through the winter blockade with unwavering force. In this fight against nature's frozen wall, the Lamb-track doesn't just clear the road, it dominates it.
Inside the scrapyard, the mighty Liebherr 974, fitted with a VTN CI 13000 crusher attachment, unleashes raw mechanical fury, clamping down on a battered dump truck like a predator claiming its prey. Steel groans and shatters under the immense crushing force, the truck's frame folding in on itself as if made of tin. Dust and debris swirl in the air, each movement of the massive attachment tearing through metal with surgical brutality. This isn't just dismantling, it's total annihilation, executed with precision by a machine built to dominate the toughest demolition challenges. This is the kind of loading blunder that makes your heart race just watching it. A Komatsu excavator inches its way up onto a flatbed trailer, but instead of a smooth climb, the move turns into a nerve-wracking balancing act. The tracks grip the ramp awkwardly, the machine's weight shifting dangerously as the bucket digs into the ground for leverage. Every lurch sends a cloud of red dust swirling. Battling a steep, snow-lined logging road, this powerful wheeled skidder proves why it's a backbone of timber extraction in rugged terrain. Its heavy-duty grapple arms clamp tightly around a bundle of massive logs, hauling them with sheer torque and traction that bite into the muddy, frozen ground. Hanging precariously over the edge of an overpass, this white SUV is caught in a heart-stopping moment where disaster feels just seconds away. On a narrow dirt road cut into the hillside, a Komatsu hydraulic excavator teams up with a heavy bulldozer to take on earth-moving duties in challenging terrain. The bulldozer's wide, reinforced blade is pressed firmly against the slope, carving and pushing dense soil away to widen the path. Behind it, the Komatsu's precision arm and bucket work with calculated movements, scooping and shifting material with ease. On this massive earth-moving site, a fleet of Caterpillar bulldozers and motor scrapers work in perfect synchronization to move mountains of soil with industrial precision. The D11 dozers up front rip and push through dense earth, their colossal blades cutting deep and their heavy tracks anchoring them solidly against the load. Right behind, the Cat 651 motor scrapers scoop up the loosened material, their powerful engines and massive bowls designed to haul and dump tons of dirt in a single pass. A colossal Caterpillar 793 mining truck sits at the center of a high-tension recovery operation, tethered to a massive tow line thick enough to pull a house. The machine's towering frame and gigantic tires dominate the scene.
built to haul hundreds of tons, yet now relying on brute external force to get moving.
On a steep, freshly cut slope of red soil, a tense recovery operation is underway. A massive, articulated dump truck has tipped onto its side, its wheels jutting skyward, resting dangerously close to sliding further down the embankment. In position at the top, a powerful Caterpillar bulldozer anchors itself into the hillside, steel tracks gripping hard as its winch cables strain under the load. The operator inches the dozer forward with precision, using controlled pulling force to stabilize and recover the fallen truck.
Foi! Aê, DJJ!
In the middle of a river crossing gone wrong, a massive bulldozer has rolled onto its side, half submerged in muddy water as the current pushes against it. The green transport barge it was meant to ride on lists heavily, showing just how sudden and violent the mishap was. Now the recovery is in full swing. In the middle of a soggy, waterlogged worksite, a Komatsu D31P bulldozer grinds its tracks deep into the mud, struggling against the thick, clinging terrain. The machine's blade pushes forward in short, determined bursts, sending wet soil rolling ahead like waves. Nearby, another bulldozer works in tandem, its operator carefully coordinating movements to avoid getting bogged down in the same trap. The open cab design leaves the operators fully exposed to the blistering sun, but there's no slowing down. These machines are built for persistence. With each pass, they chew through the sticky ground, proving that even in the worst underfoot conditions, a skilled operator and a determined dozer can keep the job moving forward. Caterpillar RD7 was known for its distinctive engine setup, featuring a pony engine starter that demanded careful oil management. If oil levels on the dipstick ran too low, the rear oil trough could be starved, cutting off lubrication and putting the main engine at serious risk of damage. Perched high on rugged terrain, two colossal bulldozers dominate the mountainside, carving deep cuts through layers of earth with unmatched force. Their heavy rippers tear into the compact ground, loosening massive chunks, while their blades push mountains of soil aside. Each pass reshapes the landscape, with dirt cascading down steep slopes as if gravity itself is working alongside the machines. The operators navigate the narrow ridges with absolute precision, the dozers often facing each other atop towering mounds, before descending into the freshly cut channels. It's a raw display of earth-moving power, steel, hydraulics, and skill, combining to tame an unforgiving environment. A towering concrete apartment block crumbles like sand under the relentless assault of a massive demolition excavator. The machine's hydraulic breaker hammers through reinforced walls, In the heart of a dense, snow-dusted forest, a powerful excavator fitted with a hydraulic rock breaker goes to work with precision and brute force. Its steel chisel hammers into the frozen, rocky ground, shattering boulders into jagged fragments and clearing the way for forestry operations. The yellow machine's tracked undercarriage grips the uneven terrain, while its articulated arm, equipped with a robust green attachment, delivers relentless blows to the stubborn stone. The surrounding evergreens stand tall and silent, contrasting sharply with the violent bursts of energy at the worksite. Teetering on the edge of a muddy drop-off, this massive cat bulldozer muscles its way through a treacherous, waterlogged worksite. The steel tracks churn through the soaked earth, gripping for traction as the blade pushes dense soil aside, carving a path through the unstable terrain. Each movement demands precision. One wrong angle and the dozer could slip into the gully below. Yet its raw power, reinforced frame, and relentless torque make it clear this beast was built to dominate the kind of ground where lesser machines stall in defeat. In the middle of a muddy construction site, a powerful rescue operation is underway. A Sani hydraulic excavator positions its long boom with precision, reaching toward a stuck bulldozer mired deep in the thick clay-like soil. The dozer's tracks are nearly swallowed by the mud, its front blade tilted helplessly, showing just how badly it's bogged down. In a haze of dust and raw power, a pair of Caterpillar 594 pipe layers dominate the job site, their towering booms lifting massive straps that sway with the wind. These machines, designed for extreme heavy-duty lifting, are working in perfect coordination, preparing to maneuver colossal pipeline sections into place. Grinding through the thick red clay, this bulldozer unleashes raw muscle as it pushes a fully loaded semi-trailer out of the rut. Its wide steel tracks bite deep into the earth, transferring immense torque without slipping, while the hydraulic blade applies relentless forward force against the truck's rear. This is unfiltered power meeting precision control. A heavy-duty hydraulic excavator dominates the scene, its steel tracks gripping the uneven surface as it maneuvers across a fragile wooden bridge. The sheer force of its hydraulic arm is on full display.
Each movement of the massive bucket is backed by tons of lifting capacity, enough to smash through concrete, shift logs, and tear out deep-rooted structures. This is the kind of muscle that turns demolition into seconds-long destruction, where one decisive motion can bring down reinforced barriers or fling debris like shrapnel.
Perched high in the rugged mountain terrain, the mighty Komatsu D375A-8 bulldozer dominates the landscape with raw industrial power. Painted in striking yellow and armored with heavy-duty steel, this earth-moving giant chews through dense rock and soil with its massive blade, pushing tons of material in a single pass. Its wide, reinforced tracks grip the uneven ground with unwavering stability, while the powerful hydraulic rippers stand ready to tear through the toughest layers beneath. Every stroke of its blade reshapes the mountain slopes with precision, showcasing the perfect balance of brute strength and engineering mastery. This is not just a machine, it's a force of nature, built to conquer the impossible.
Under the quarry's sun, a massive Volvo wheel loader grips a colossal marble block with an industrial clamp, its steel-chained tires clawing into loose gravel for unshakable traction. Power and precision fuse seamlessly.
In a confined space between concrete pillars, a mini excavator makes one wrong move, tipping and flipping in an instant. The operator is thrown to the ground, turning a routine maneuver into a life-threatening disaster within seconds. Dust erupts, wood splinters fly, and the engine bellows a battle cry. This is raw land-clearing power, brute force, and skill turning wilderness into open ground in minutes. And that was bulldozer mastery at its absolute craziest. Moments so insane you'd swear Hollywood designed them. But this isn't CGI. It's raw power, fearless operators, and machines built to dominate the ground itself. If these moves blew your mind, smash that like button. Drop a comment with the wildest stunt you saw, and make sure to subscribe for more fails, skills, and jaw-dropping heavy machinery moments. This was Tech Trouble, and trust me, the next video will raise the bar even higher. Don't blink, because what's coming next will leave you questioning reality all over again.